Hey!
.450 struck in 2-4 like it struck every day in 2-4. That is to say, it struck with the vengeance of the Red Scout's prized baseball bat as Blue Soldier collapsed from the force of the swing. Scout allowed himself to do a victory dance of sorts. Oh yeah! Did you see that, Doc? The Red Medic was a little preoccupied with trying to keep his teammates alive, but in any case, he nodded as he and the Heavy ran past into the frantic minutes of the fray. Ja, wunderbar, Scout. Now get moving! From the way Scout beamed, the medic had just showered him in compliments. The speedster took off again, running literal circles around the competition. He jumped high into the late afternoon sky, and landed with a characteristic bonk on the Blue Heavy's head. The lumbering Russian had just enough time to groan in pain and half turns before Scout was off again. Laughing like an idiot, "Look at me, Ma!" he roared as he shot past the Red Engineer, who could only roll his eyes good naturally at his young teammate's display. Something small and hot whistled past Scout, and he yelped in pain, clutching his shoulder. A sniper's bullet grazed him. The look of surprise and pain on Scout's face twisted itself into a smirk. He spun on his heel, waving his arms in the vague direction of the origin of the bullet. "Snipe this, you freaking coward!" The blue sniper must have been taken aback by Scout's sudden bravado, for the boy was on the move again before the bullet started to rain down. "Oh man, I'm on fire today, and not like the horrific pyro-stated fire either." Scout's stunningly stupid euphoria could be put down to a few simple reasons. First, he had only suffered a few minor wounds and scratches today. No nauseating respawn for him. Second, it was Friday, which meant the weekend off and sleeping in. And oh boy, did Scout love sleeping in. And last, perhaps most importantly, today was his 21st birthday. He could officially get hammered as a demo man and nobody could say a damn thing about it. Scout was already planning this big night out. And so engrossed was he with his overreactive imagination, he didn't notice a blue sentry gun until he had already rounded the corner at full speed. He yelped and grappled for his scattergun, bracing himself for the sensation of bullets ripping through his flesh. But it didn't come. Instead, there was unmistakable sound of shortening circuits in a sap tree. Scout opened an eye and stared at the red spy. Spy wore a smug expression as he lit up a cigarette. "That should throw a wrench into the plans, no?" "Thanks, Frenchie." Scout pocketed his gun in a sigh of relief. "I could've handled it, though. The luck streak I've been having, nothing can go wrong for me. Well, nothing ever goes wrong for me anyways, you know? But you guys can see the master in action." Still distracted, still grinning like a fool, Scout stepped over a downed sentry. He was about to take off again, but paused. "Hey, did I mention today was my birthday?" White, hot pain washed across his back at the same time understanding slapped him in the face. All in all, a painful experience. He glanced back, suspicions confirmed when the crisp red suit took on a blue color. The blue spy's butterfly knife was jerked out of his back roughly, and with a grunt, Scout fell on his knees. With no time to think, no time to curse his sudden reversal in fortune, Scout grabbed for his earpiece. "The freaking spy is a spy!" he croaked. "Spy, one of us!" He was cut off as a dark blue glove was clamped around his mouth. Out of the corner of Scout's eyes, he could just make out the telltale wisp of a cloaking device. "I was never really on your side." The Frenchman's hiss was the last thing Scout heard before his entire world went black.
Let's do it!